Hi all, welcome to Selenium with C# training session 22. In today's session, you will learn how to capture screenshot during test execution. So why capturing screenshot is required for automation testing? So during manual testing also, right, in case you are executing any test cases and you are uploading your test result in any of the test management tool, it can be Jira, ALM or Microsoft Azure, right? So for pass on failure also, you need to capture screenshot, you need to highlight in case of any failure, you need to identify, you need to highlight that what are the area rights is getting failed, right? So that's why you need to update your test result. And in case you are logging any defect, right, you need to provide proper justification why it is getting failed, otherwise developer will not accept your defect, right? So capturing the screenshot for the test execution is one of the important script in any automation which help user to identify defects and problem by referring the screenshot. Sometimes by referring the screenshot, in case suppose say your test case need to be run for multiple times, but other person will be working and they are having some doubt, right? So they can refer the execution whatever you have done in the first time. So by referring the screenshot, they can proceed with the second time execution as well. So Selenium WebDriver provides ITakesScreenshot Interface to capture a screenshot of the web page when an exception or error occurred during the execution of the code. So when a tester tests any application, maybe many of the functionality not working compared to the expected result. So tester log this defect and tell the developer about the getting of defect in this in the code and suggest to fix the defect or bug to retest once again. However, developer will never accept a defect without required evidence and details. So developer need the required evidence to analyze the issue. That's why taking the screenshot is one of the mandatory evidence to view and understand why the test has failed. User can take the screenshot in image file. It can be PNG, JPG or JPG. Some of the possible scenario where user might need to capture screenshot using Selenium WebDriver, right? Sometimes there can be application issue, sometimes there can be assertion failure, sometimes there is difficulty to find web element on the web page, timeout issue to find web element on the web page, exception or error occurred during runtime, and definitely also for the positive evidence, right? In case your test case is working or not, so to give the positive evidence also you need to capture the screenshot, so that will help, right? In case some other user also need to analyze your test whether you have corrected with the proper data or not, or the developer, whether the BA, whether the product stakeholder, right, or the customer BA, right, or customer SME, they can review your screenshot and they can identify that your execution is correct or wrong, right? So that is the reason capturing screenshot is very required in every automation or manual project. So how we can capture the screenshot? So first we need to create an object or instance for the ITakesScreenshot interface. So it's an interface, we cannot directly create a screenshot, right? We need to typecast the driver. After that, we need to call the GetScreenshot method, which is available in the screenshot class. After that, we need to save in some file, right? So that's why with the help of SaveAsFile method, so that's why you can capture the screenshot. So let's try to open the Visual Studio here. So we are just opening the browser, we are maximizing it, we are passing the URL for Facebook page, right? Now what, after the page is open, I want to capture the screenshot, right? Then how we can capture the screenshot? So I need to create a object or instance for the ITakesScreenshot interface, right? You can see if you press ITakes interface is coming. So I can create an object or instance called screenshot, and which I need to typecast it, right? Equal to sign, I will be typecasting with the driver. So I will be typecasting with driver. Okay. So that's why I will be creating an object or instance for the ITakesScreenshot interface by typecasting the driver object or instance, whatever has been created for the WebDriver interface. Then second step I mentioned, right? I need to call the screenshot class and I need to call GetScreenshot method, right? So I'll be creating an object or instance for the screenshot class available in Selenium WebDriver, equal to the object reference I need to use. You can see suggestion is also coming, right? So I'll be using the object reference and then get screenshot as sorry, GetScreenshot method I'll be calling it. So that's why I'll be creating a object or instance from the screenshot class with the help of a GetScreenshot method. Then I can directly store the screenshot in some file. Otherwise, if I want to give the generic file path where I'll be placing all the screenshot, I can give it, right? String file name equal to, suppose say I want to store it in some D drive, right? Suppose say this is my D drive, I want to store in the Selenium folder, so I can provide the path here. So this is the path, and after that I will be creating the folder. Until that part I can give it. I'm ending it with. Now I need to call the save as file, right, method, where I will be storing it. Dot save as file, right? So here I need to give where I will be storing it. So I will be giving the file path. Sorry, it can be file path as well instead of file name, because it is storing the path here. So this is the path I am giving it first. Then I will be concatenating it, right? Some name of the screenshot. Suppose say whatever name I want to give screenshot name, right? That's why I concatenate the screenshot part. Then I can concatenate the extension of the file, right? So plus again .png. So that's why I concatenate it. Then I can also choose that what will be my file extension, right? You can see the screenshot image format is coming. Then dot, if you press, you can see this is the format is available: JPG, JPG, PNG, bitmap, right? BMP, all these things available. So I'll be selecting the PNG. So that's why I can save the screenshot. Let's press it and let's see what is the problem is coming here. Okay, so you need to give double slash, not the single slash. That is the reason error is coming. So what I need to run it, so it will be 3 steps process to capture the screenshot. First I need to create an object, for instance, for the ITakesScreenshot Interface, right? So I am doing it the first step. I type catching the driver. Then I will be using that object, for instance, I will be calling the GetScreenshot, right? From where it is coming? It is coming from the screenshot method, right? You can see it is coming from the screenshot class, right? So that's why it is coming. Then I just want to store in some path location and with the some of the other format, right? Other file name and the extension. So with the help of save as file, I'll be storing in the file name plus screenshot. This is the my name of the file, and this is my file path, and this is my extension, and I'll be storing in the extension. So that's why I can capture the screenshot. Let's try to run the code and let's see how the screenshot is getting stored in the relevant file and the file with the file name and the file extension. So it will try to open the Facebook page. Once the page is loaded, right, it will capture the screenshot in the file path, D drive, Selenium, and name will be screenshot and extension will be .png file. So after the page is open, it will just capture the screenshot and it will store in the D drive Selenium folder with the name as screenshot. So that's why I can call the 3 different steps, right, one by one, and I can capture the screenshot. So now it's open, and just try to go to the D drive and see whether the screenshot folder is generated. Okay, you can see the screenshot folder is generated and time is matching, right? 20, 30, 24, okay, and today's date. And if you open it, you can see that the same page will be loaded in the screenshot, right? You can see here, okay. You can see that particular page is completely getting loaded and it's captured in the screenshot, right? Okay, so that's why you can capture the screenshot. Now say, right, after that, after opening the file, right, I want to add some value in the email field and I want to highlight, just mentioned, right, we need to highlight the, in case of any deviance or in any field, we need to highlight in different border or different background color, and after that we can again the screenshot, right? So let's try to identify one element, right, and store it in IWeb element. IWeb element, suppose say email text. This is the text field I want to identify. So driver dot find element. So we already used it. So I know that name is email for that element, email text field in the Facebook page. So I will be identifying with the help of name by dot name. Okay, I'll be first identifying the element with the help of email name. Then once the email feed is identified, right, then I want to send some keys, right? Suppose say email dot send keys as an email field, right? So I used to say user name 123, that is the username I want to add it in the email field. Okay, so this is my email field. I want to add some value here. After that, once the value is added, I need to highlight that element with some border, solid border, right? So I will be creating an object or instance with the help of iJavaScript executor. So iJavaScript executor, this is the object. Suppose say I am creating JSE object, and iJavaScript executor is also interface. I need to typecast with the driver. Okay, then you already seen my previous session, right, how to kind of highlight a element, right? So I'll be use that variable and I'll be calling the execute skip method, and here I'll be providing argument 0, argument third bracket 0. Then I will be using dot set attribute here, set attribute, then I will be giving bracket, and I want to set, I want to set style, 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 and also need to end with first single inverted comma, and here I need to set the border here, right, border, and I need to give colon. This is the attribute I want to set. What attribute I want to set? Suppose say 4 pixel and with solid color, solid. Suppose say what is the color? Solid green. Okay, then I need to end with first bracket, and then I need to end also. I need to end with semicolon. Then it's end. I need to give the comma, and then which field I want to identify. So this is my field, right? What is the field? Email text. Email text. And see, this is the field I want to highlight in different color, right? Now similar way I will be creating an object or instance, right? I will be creating an object or instance called ss1, and then here again I will be storing in the file path. It will be ss1, new variable, right? So suppose say here I can give the screenshot1, and here I can give the screenshot2. So name I will be file location will be still same, but I will be storing in some screenshot1 and screenshot2. So here after entering the value and setting the border color, I need to wait for some time, right? Otherwise maybe it will not be successful. I will be waiting for 2 seconds time, so that after that screenshot will be taken. Thread.sleep. So I will be waiting for 2 seconds so that a value will be entered, as well as it will be highlighted in different border color. After that it will be thread.sleep. Why the error message is coming? Thread.sleep. Thread.sleep. Let's save the code. Okay, I am creating the object or instance here, and save the file. And what is the error? Syntax error. Okay, I need to end here email text, that is the reason its error is coming, and I need to close it. Okay, you can see error message gone now. Okay, so what I am doing, first I am opening the web page, right? Then with the help of ITakesScreenshot Interface, I am creating an object called screenshot. Then with the help of that object, I am calling the getScreenshot method from the screenshot class. Then I am storing in the file path, right? So file path will be same ddiv Selenium folder, and I am calling the screenshot name as screenshot1.png. And after that I am identifying the email field, right, which is the email text. Then I am entering the value called username 123. Then with the help of iJavaScript executor interface, I want to set the style of the border. I want to highlight that field, which is the field I want to highlight in 4 pixel, right, and solid green color. After that, I will wait for 2 seconds so that value will be entered and that field will be highlighted. And again, I will be creating in another object called ss1 from the screenshot class. Otherwise, it will call the same class and the same file will be updated only. No other file will be created, right? And with the ss1 object or instance, whatever I have created for the screenshot class, I am using the same file path and the name will be screenshot2, and I am storing in with the help of PNG file, right? So now let's try to run. So here 2 screenshots will be there. One is after opening the Facebook page. Another one is after opening the Facebook page, after identifying the email field and entering the value 1, 2, 3 and highlighting it with some 4 pixel solid green color. Then after waiting for 2 seconds, screenshot will be captured. So here will be 2 screenshots, screenshot 1 and screenshot 2. That is the name of the file .png, and the file path will be still same, ddive.selenium folder. So let's try to run the code and let's see how it is behaving. So it will first open the page. Once the page is immediately open, it will capture the screenshot 1, which will be in the screenshot1.png file. After that, it will identify the email field. It will enter the value, username 1, 2, 3. It will highlight it in the right 4 pixel solid green color, and it will right. Okay, here some error message is coming. So okay, I did not close that argument 0. That is the reason it is throwing the error. So let's go ahead with once more time. So we have taken that JSE, which is the variable for that JavaScript executor object, right, which is the object for JavaScript executor. So that is the reason it is now it is getting highlighted. You can see. So anyway, it's like throwing error. So I can run it again. So we need to close the argument, right? Dot set attribute style. What style? I will be setting the border to 4 pixel solid green, right? So that's why. Let's try to run the code again and let's see how it is behaving. Here, in case some screenshot is there, it might update the screenshot. Otherwise, you need to remove the screenshot or you need to give the new name. So that is the one problem. We will solve it also. No need to worry, because every time, right, if you want to give the same screenshot name, either it will be replaced or either, right, you need to give the new name in case you don't want to replace it. So that might be a challenge, right? So you should not hardcode the screenshot name, right? You can see now the first one, this page is getting open, and next time it is email field is getting identified, username 1, 2, 3 field is getting added. After that, it is getting highlighted in the green 4 pixel border font, right, border. So now go to the ddive and let's see. Okay, the screenshot 1 folder. Let's open the screenshot 2 folder and let's see whether the latest screenshot, after entering the value username 1, 2, 3 and highlighting in with a green 4 pixel border font, it is getting displayed. You can see the value is getting entered and border is also getting highlighted in the green font, right? So that's why the screenshot is also capturing. And the first one is the screenshot 1. It is after opening the Facebook page open, it is capturing the screenshot. Okay, you can see that is the things happening. So that's why if you want to deal with multiple screenshots, so you can create the you can call those methods in multiple times. But in the real time, whenever we will be covering the framework part, so we will be creating a method for capturing the screenshot, and that method will be calling it multiple times, right? So that's why instead of writing multiple times, in case you need to change in multiple times, we can avoid doing that. So no need to worry whenever we will be creating the framework part, where we will be creating the method for the reusable component. In case any changes is there, we will be changing the reusable component method, and we can call the method so that all other places automatically changes will happen. Now there is one problem, right? Now again, if you want to run it, so your screenshot 1 and screenshot 2 file will be updated, right? .png file will be taking the new screenshot. So original one will be vanished. Suppose in case you want to do other changes, but your previous one will be updated with the newest one. So that is the reason I don't want every time, right, to update my screenshot and give new screenshot name. Then what can I do? I can call some date now function, where I can convert it some relevant string, right? So after opening the Facebook page, right? So I will be creating a string, say string name will be timestamp. Okay, string name will be timestamp. What we will call? We will call date now method, right, from the sys dot date time dot now, and after that we will also, you can see date time dot now to string, right? You can accept it. After that, here we can convert it whatever is required, right? Which format we want to require, y, then hyphen hyphen dd, right? You can give hyphen we can give underscore, then again underscore ss. So that's format I want to take it, right? Okay. Now here, instead of screenshot, because this is the fixed part, right? But if you want to give the variable, you need to remove the second bracket, so double quote as well. Otherwise, it will be taking the screenshot name, not the timestamp name, not the current timestamp. So I will be removing the screenshot one with the double bracket part completely to the timestamp variable. So it will be taking the new variable, so that based on the new timestamp it will be taking the value. Similar way, I will be creating another variable, right? After waiting for 2 seconds, I will be creating another variable called timestamp 1, right? And similar way, I will be updating it with this timestamp 1. File path, and here the screenshot name with double quote also I will be updating, because it is a variable. So for variable, you no need to enter any double quote, but in case it is a string, we need to enter the double quote, right? So that is the part I have updated. So here it will not be hard coded, right? The screenshot name will be hard coded. So screenshot, it will take the current time, and screenshot name will be format y, month, dd, hour, minute, second. If you want to add millisecond also, you can add it. So whatever is required, right? So it's still driver, and otherwise still same. It will be loaded in the D drive Selenium folder, and now it will be the file path D Selenium and timestamp.png file. For the other one also, it will take the latest timestamp after waiting for 2 minutes 2 seconds, and it will capture the screenshot from the timestamp 1 variable and ss1 variable for the new one. So let's now try to run this sheet, and let's see whether the new to folder is getting file is getting created with the format of png file, and screenshot 1 and screenshot 2 is not getting replaced, right? Now let's try to run it. So that's way, right? In case in the real time we require, we will create the object, or we will create the reusable method or component for the screenshot capturing screenshot process. Then we will be calling it as and when required. Okay. So whenever we will be we'll be discussing the NUnit part, where we will be creating the reusable component. We will be seeing that how we can capture the screenshot with the help of one reusable component or method. But now try to understand how the 3-step screenshot capture process is working, and how we can, right, update the screenshot in the respective directory or the folder location. You can see, so Facebook page is getting open. After that, email ID field is getting opened, right? And identified, its value is getting entered, its border is color is getting highlighted, right? Okay. Now go to the file location here, and my script is completely working fine. You can see 2 files got generated. One is 2022, right? Month is 1, 23 date, and 23 38 minute and for 58 second. Another one is 39 minute and 01 second. So 3 second different. So first one, if you open it, will be only Facebook page. So every time if you run it, so it will be taking the new seconds, right? New timestamp. So you no need to change anything. So same code you can run it. So it is first after opening the Facebook page, and second one you can see after opening the Facebook page and identify the email field, and right, highlighting in some color with the entering value. Now again, if you run your code, right, so what happened? Again it will capture the screenshot with the new timestamp. So that is the beauty, right? So you no need to change the screenshot file name. Path is still same. You can change the path as well, but you no need to change your code anything, right? You can run any number of time, so it will capture the screenshot with the extension, right? With the current year, month, date, hour, minute, second extension. You can also add the millisecond if you want to do it, right? So that's why, right, you can really capture the screenshot. So I mean, in any kind of testing practices, right, whether it's a manual testing, whether it's automation testing, whether it's any kind of testing, right, does not matter. So capturing screenshot even for the past test cases or failed test cases, whenever reporting a defect, right, whenever you are analyzing it, whenever you are sharing the result with the stakeholder, right, same thing is really required. So now you can see another 2 files is getting generated, right, one is 44, second one is 40 minute and 44 second, 47 second. So if you open the first one, it will be still the Facebook page one only, and if you open the latest one, so it will be, and you can see existing file is not getting changed, the timestamp is still given same. So that's why, right, you can deal with the screenshot capturing. So definitely every time, whether in case you are executing any kind of testing or you are doing any kind of testing, whether it's pass, fail or defect reporting or analysis part, you need to capture screenshot for each and every step, and definitely in case there is a deviation with the expected actual result, still you need to capture the screenshot, right? And it's a 3-step process. First, we need to create an object for instance for the ITakesScreenshot Interface available in Selenium WebDriver. Then we will be calling the screenshot class, and we will be calling the GetScreenshot method from the screenshot class. And third step will be saving as file, right, with the folder directory. Okay, so that's why you can capture the screenshot. You can capture the screenshot for each and every step, and even each and every processes, right, each and every validation. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you.